this is a piece of wood. Don't know what kind it is. I got it at my hardwood shop up at Cardwell. This had a piece of, well, that probably went on there somehow. We cut that off. It's kind of shaped like that. It is a darker wood just because I've seen what the inside looks like. I would guess it's some kind of root off of, could be some type of bush or something. They didn't know what it was. It had all this bark on it. I removed the bark, I took it out, and I power washed it to get rid of as much of the bark and, you know, get down, clean down in the cracks and crevices on it. I'm curious to see what it's going to look like on the inside. I'm going to put it in this bucket. And I am going to mix some epoxy. Whoa! Lovely. Let's add a bunch of that and see if it makes any difference. I wasted my time. It'll give it some shimmer anyway. We even continue to using this thing. Fingers are not long enough. Give it maybe more of a metallic look. And she's floating, and that's okay. Alright, with her floating, because I'm gonna put a weight on her. Okay, here we are on the lathe. Got her between centers. Haven't decided what for sure I'm gonna make out of this piece. I'm a little bit nervous on, you know, I don't know. We'll see. So I'm going to start out with getting some of this excess epoxy off of here. And then I will make some decisions when it comes to that. Alright, let me get masked up and my face shield on, and let's get to spinning it. Boy, it's taken forever to get to the center of this Tootsie Pop. Got a little chip out there. So, how much further do I go? Do I leave that there? That's still quite a bit of epoxy on the bottom. And not very much wood on the top either. I think we keep going a little bit more. Alright, so kind of liking the shape I've got. I have quite a few little voids in here. Like the amount of wood that's showing, like that we got to some of the heart wood that's a little darker, even though we've got, you know, the light colored around it. Wouldn't have minded getting a little more into it, but you know, I think the more you get into it, the more I might have exposed a lot bigger cracks. So I am trying to decide whether to fill these or not. I mean, I really kind of feel like I do. It's not a structural thing. It's not something that if I don't fill it, you know, it's not going to break apart. Sometimes that adds character, but what I'm thinking I might do is take some 5-minute epoxy and mix it really strong with some gold and try to get it down in these cracks. Probably won't show me mixing up the 5-minute epoxy. I'll show you me putting it into the voids. Alright. Crossing our fingers. Okay. Ooh. Let me work kind of fast at this. You know, one of those things that's set up quick. Get down in these voids. Alright. I'll let that set up and I'll come back to it probably, let's see, it's in about an hour. Let it set for at least a good hour before I start trying to tool it back off. And see what we did. Okay, I put this on. It's been a little bit over about an hour and 15 minutes. It's still a little sticky. I kind of put a tool to it to see if it was ready to be turned, and it's not yet. But instead of waiting to take this off, I think it just is, it's cool in my workshop today. So that's probably why it's not setting up as fast. I think I'm going to work on drilling out and work on the inside of it. That way I'm not kind of slowed down by this, and I'll rework the outside after I get something done with the inside. Alright, so what I am seeing is some voids in there that I am going to need to put some stuff in. Do I go with black CA, since this is still techie? Maybe my epoxy's old, or do we go with epoxy? Decisions. Well, let's go with the black CA, and then hope that this stuff hardens up. It may take overnight. spray. I don't know how well you guys can see what I'm doing, but I guess I ought to explain a little bit about what this is that I'm using and how it works. This is what they call CA glue. This particular one's by Starbond. And this is an accelerator. So this is like a super glue. Kind of help fill the voids. This is a medium thick. There is thin that you can put, sawdust in and put that thin in, and it'll help fill a crack. This just goes in because it's medium thick. I don't, your smaller cracks. And when you spray this on, this accelerates it to set it up quicker, so you can get to move on your piece a little quicker and not have to wait, for something else that you might put into it. But yeah, pretty handy stuff. Yeah. Let's do some wet sanding. I'm going to start out at 320 and go up to 5,000. Let's get her spinning. Some splish splash. I was in the bath. Business going on. No. Okay, let's wipe her down with some denatured alcohol. Time for some myelin sanding sealer. Now we've got the Yorkshire Grit original. Alright. Running clear. Time to move on to some microfine. Got her off the lathe in one piece. That's always a good day. Got her bottom off. Kind of an interesting, that is the pith of the branch that this was growing on. Whether it was a branch or whether this was a root ball, I'm not certain. Not even certain what kind of wood it is. I just know, I really like it. I love the way this wood looks. The tones and the colors and the reds and the light browns. The 5-minute gold epoxy, it doesn't show up. Not really. I mean, it's there. I see it because I know I put it in. You might be able to see it because you know I put it in. Or you saw me put it in. But it's not like blingy blingy like I was hoping. I was hoping it'd be like super bright something. Now maybe if I would have went for a different color that wasn't so complementary to the wood, like a blue or something like that, I should have went with the blue that I put into this, the black epoxy. And you don't really recognize it too much as the blue, but it did give a nice shimmery dance throughout the epoxy. Let me bring it up over here so I think you'll be able to see it in this camera a little better. The shimmer in the epoxy. Yeah, so definitely got a lot of movement there with that extra pigment added. It's not super exciting, but it did do something. Oh, there's a pretty shot of that beautiful grain. And the color variations. A lot of, let me see if I can get a good picture of the inside. She's pretty cool on the inside too. Had quite a few places I had to fill in with the black CA glue, but yeah. Alright, well, what do you guys think? What do you think of her shape? Yeah, I love her. She's a cutie for sure. Anyway, so if anybody knows what kind of wood this is, absolutely leave me a comment and let me know, because I have another piece of it and I don't know what I'll do with the next piece. We'll see. But I want to tell you guys thank you so much for watching my channel. Thanks for subscribing to me. I'm starting to grow a little more, that's kind of exciting, and keeping up with everything and watching people subscribe. I'm just like, yay, so But again, I want to thank everybody who's subscribed, and thank you to my future subscribers. Go ahead and subscribe. It's free, doesn't cost anything. It just will let you know when I have another video come out, and I try to get one out one a week, about the same time. Yeah, give me a thumbs up if you think this one was pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. Leave me that comment about what kind of wood it is, or what you think about it, or maybe some suggestions for the other piece. If you got an idea of what you would like me to kind of colors I would maybe put with the other piece. But anyway, share my videos. That helps everything out. Let your friends and family know if you think they would like my channel. So again, thanks everybody for stopping by and watching my video. Thanks for everything. So you guys have a great day, and we'll throw this in the picture box, and then we'll see you on the flip side. Make it tall.